Now at 5:30, a hidden camera discovered in an Inland Empire neighborhood has some residents worried, wondering why someone would go to such lengths to keep an eye on them and their homes. Good evening. This is the KTLA 5 News at 5:30. I'm Cher Calvin.
And I'm Micah Ullman. That device was disguised in a way that allowed it to blend in and avoid detection.
Police are investigating, but concerned residents there think the camera was doing more than just recording. KTLA 5's Shelby Nelson is in Chino Hills with more.
That's right. It's just like any other regular neighborhood curb, although this one is where that neighbor found that hidden camera in that little divot that you see right there. The camera was apparently facing in the opposite direction towards another home, and that family in that home is now on edge. They believe that someone was casing the neighborhood and possibly their house. From here, the placement of a rock wouldn't seem too inconspicuous. It would appear like part of the landscape, and that's exactly what the person who planted a rock with a hidden camera was probably hoping for in this Chino Hills neighborhood.
It was a camera that was covered in clay that looked like a rock. So it was very precise. It was on a power bank, so it was like a cordless camera.
James Dimapasok says his neighbor brought it to his attention last week after noticing the oddity outside of his home on Glen Ridge Drive. It was facing directly towards James's house.
I was scared. My wife was crying.
James reported it to police and was told that it was transmitting off of nearby cell towers. James downloaded the video from the camera. You see that person using garden gloves to tuck it into the dirt. Seconds later, wearing a blue shirt and what appears to be a gray hat, they leave on a scooter. James checked his Ring camera, which captures another angle of that person, but it's too far to make out a description. What is your suspicion? Why do you think somebody would plant a camera in front of your house?
That's a good question. I don't know. I really do not know. I mean, we own businesses.
James says if they were casing his home, which is what he and his wife suspect.
I don't have any cash in the house, just so you guys know.
Like James, other concerned neighbors want to know what this person's intent was.
Being that this is a street where our junior high students walk, a lot of them do, particularly on that side of the street. It almost concerns me like maybe they're watching a particular child.
Is it possible the person was able to watch the neighborhood in real time? The San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department is investigating, but for the person who is behind this, James wants you to know.
Yeah, I have no money. So whatever you're doing, if it's money or whatnot, I got nothing. I don't know why you're doing it. If you're doing it, just stop.
Now, the Sheriff's Department says the only description they have of this person is what you see in that surveillance video. James, on the other hand, tells us that he is going to be beefing up his home security system. Reporting in Chino Hills, I'm Shelby Nelson, KTLA 5 News.